Hello, pedestrians. Welcome back to the channel of H-Ero. This will be part 79 for a town uncover. Holy smokes. Man, we're close to 80. Anyways, welcome back, pedestrians. Man, in the previous episode 78, we had a jumpy, bumpy ride and skipping the scenes and trying to pass through time really quickly. And I've been working behind the scenes to progress the time, so we have something to watch for every side story characters and objectives to complete. So in this episode, guys, we get to see Hitomi's side story, but rather than see Hitomi, we're gonna ask for help with Jacob, and we're gonna go back to the darkness of the empty void and space once again, because Hitomi's side story is incomplete with the art yet, but the story is complete and probably the coding is done as well. So look forward to when Jigiseki is actually finished with Hitomi's side story in all aspects. And we also get to see, well, not see, but we get to continue Jane's side story, even though we don't see Jane, because we gotta go check on her. And let's see how everything goes in this episode. So let's see. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hello, pedestrians. Welcome back to the channel of H-Ero. I will be continuing playing A Town Uncovered. This will be part 79. Holy smokes, we're just one episode away for part 80. So guys, all I did was just sleep, woke up, and I went to school because there's a new objective for Hitomi's side story. Talk to Jacob in the morning. So that's why we're here in the morning. And also guys, just to let you guys know, now that the week has passed, there's a new objective for Director Lashley's side story. Wait till Thursday, it says. And we could also visit Jane at Effie's house, so we could do that as well. So we're gonna wait until Thursday for Director Lashley and progress as much as possible for the side story until the next, the first of the next month, and then we'll continue doing main stories back to back, I guess. I wasn't expecting to like, how do I explain this? Like, I wasn't expecting to like complete the side story first and then later do the main story. For this channel, I was like mainly thinking about completing the main story only, but then might as well show side story as well, you know? So, I guess this is how it goes. We might complete the side stories of these characters first before we actually continue with the main story. Sorry. So yeah, so we're gonna complete. We're gonna start with Hitomi's side story and talking about Jacob in the morning. So let's just do that right now and see what the story unfolds. Jacob, man, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you too, man. And I'm loving this new way you're greeting me. Won't complain if it's a reoccurring thing, dude. No time for that. I need your help. Geez, what got you all twitchy now? You know I'm always happy to lend a hand to a bro. What do you need? It's about Hitomi, man. Ah, I see. Things went terribly wrong with her webcam, and I'm not sure how I could help. She had a full-on breakdown at the comic shop and booked it out of there right in the middle of her shift. The guys and I had to close the shop for her, and I haven't been able to reach her since. Oh yeah, I heard something happened. Figured that you happened to be involved with this somehow. What is that supposed to mean? Well, it seems like every time someone is having a crisis, you are somehow involved in one way or another, right? I can't really argue against that logic, but it's kind of rude to point it out like that, you know? I'm just calling it like I'm seeing it, dude. Well, mad bird's a sign. I've been told by the gang in the nerd cave you would know best how to help Hitomi out, considering you know her better. Do you have any advice that could help me out here? Well, normally I would, but I think I'm gonna take a rain check on this one, dude. I'm sorry. You are taking a rain check? What does that even mean? It means I'm keeping my hands off this whole mess, man. Sorry, I'm calling Muglian? What the fudge is that? And reshuffling my deck here. I'm taking my chips off the poker table and bouncing out of the casino. I'm checking out of the hotel and banning the chip before I sing, separating the fellowship, ejecting the warp court. I have more phrases like that, but I think you get what I'm trying to say at this point. Needless amount of phrases and references there to get your point across, but yeah, I get you. But what the hell, man? What happened to the whole I'm always happy to lend a hand to a bro and stuff you were saying when I arrived? I mean, normally that's the case, but under normal circumstances, I would be willing to go the extra mile here, but this is a mess I was purposely set to the side in the first place, dude. I don't feel it's fair that I'm being asked to help out just because things went to shit, you know? Especially because I would have been more happy to continue helping out, but it seems like I wasn't needed anymore and tossed aside. Dude, what the actual shit are you talking about? I'm talking about the downright disrespect and multiple violation of the bro code and all it stands for, man. Does that not answer my question in any way whatsoever? Dude, you've been super weird ever since I started hanging out with Hitomi, yet you are never upfront as to what your duo actually is, and frankly, I'm getting sick of it. Even Effie told you to cool it down, and I know you respect her opinion over anyone else, so I can't you at least tell me what the heck is up with you to be so jerkish with me lately? Don't you think it should be obvious by now? Yeah, Jacob has feelings for Hitomi. I haven't exactly been subtle about it, but I would have hoped you picked up the signals by now. I got way too much in my mind to be sensing your mind radio waves, and I never thought it would be necessary for us to communicate like that when you and I have an open door policy. Maybe I do know what's going on, but I still want to hear you up and say it. You're my best friend, man. We agreed we wouldn't keep secrets from each other, didn't we? Yeah, you're right. But let's not talk here, alright? It's a bit embarrassing. Follow me, and I'll be frank with you. Thank you. And if nothing new, I know that I prefer you as Jacob. Alright, that's a good start. In the boys' bathroom. Are you serious, Giseki? You already had the background for the boys' bathroom. Oh, alright. Alright, this is a better spot to talk. This is the men's restroom, Jacob. I know. But we don't really have a confession booth like a reality show on the building, so our options are a bit limited, you know. Alright, fair enough of a point. Can you finally tell me what's wrong with you? Jacob has feelings for Hitomi. Do you really need to spell it out here, man? You always say that honesty between bros is a key foundation of the code, bro. Heh, using the sacred text against their preachers then? I'm glad I see you're learning right, princess. Well, I have a good incentive to learn when you keep reciting them so often. Now, spill it out, man. Alice, alright. What was that? You need to speak up for me to hear you, dude. I'm jealous, okay? There, I said it. It's out in the open for the whole world to know. That's much is obvious, dude. But what are you jealous about? It's this whole Hitomi's business, man. It frustrates me to hell and back, and I hate feeling like this because it's not who I am. I don't want to take it out on you, but I can't help it, it seems. But why are you feeling jealous in the first place, dude? Because I had a crush on Hitomi, alright? And I told you pedestrians who are watching this right now, I knew that Jacob had feelings for Hitomi. Well, could be more obvious, couldn't it? And I had one for a really long time at that. I see. Wait a minute, you had a crush on her? As in past tense? Yeah, ever since we were younger, but I grew out of it some time ago. Well, if you grew out of it, then what's the actual problem? I don't know, man. Like, genuinely, I don't think I could give you just one solid answer here. Could you try? Take your time, dude. Just get it out of your system. Well, this is why I wanted us to chat in a more private space since I don't want other people, especially not the ladies, to hear. This is a bit more of an embarrassing part of me that I don't really like to share or look back upon. Then I said I had a crush on her. That wasn't necessarily 100% the truth either. I don't follow. I just don't have a crush on Hitomi. I damn near worship the poor girl. I'm taking full-on hyper-fixated parasocial VTuber simping level of worship here. Damn, just like today. Man, a lot of VTubers, man. I would constantly follow her everywhere, comment on all her social media posts, spend all my time in the comic book shop, and be willing to do anything she asked for me. I know it doesn't sound too bad, but trust me, it was. How did it start? Well, like all those types of things start, I was young and stupid. It wasn't always the beacon of self-love and confidence man you see before you today, you know? I had a very bad awkward phase right after middle school, and Hitomi, she always been nice to me because that's just the way she is. But my awkward nerdy head from back then didn't know any better and misread her signals and ended up falling down a very bad rabbit hole because of it. One that took Effie and Hitomi to pull me out of it, which also resulted in a brutal rejection and permanent place in the friend zone with Hitomi. Oh god, dude, I'm so sorry. Thanks, but it needed to happen. By the end of it, I was becoming more and more frustrated with how my advances were always ignored because Hitomi was too nice to hurt my feelings. It all came to a boil when I started adopting some of the online incel ideas about hating women and thinking they owe men something or other, and all that bullshit from other incels at the store who share my pain. Jesus! Had Effie and Hitomi not put a stop to it and snapped me out of it, I would likely just have gone further down the hole, and who knows how I will be today. Hitomi setting her foot down, telling me she wasn't interested, and telling me she hated that I was becoming pretty much acted like a bucket of cold water in my face. Aided by the fact that Effie did drench me in cold water using an actual bucket, but that's just besides the point. Definitely something she would do. Nah, she found a good reason to do so this time though. Yeah, she kept doing it for a week at random just to make sure I was properly out of it. I was pushing away my friends over a stupid crush that got out of control, but after that, I was able to start moving on. Yeah. After that, I reinvented myself in the middle of high school. I apologized to Hitomi, and I've never been happier. Now I have a ton of friends outside Hitomi and Effie, and I feel much more comfortable with myself. All because I was able to move on from that stupid crush, or at least I thought I did. What brought it back? Well, you did. But at the same time, I think Hitomi did, or rather, seeing her with you is what did it. How you arrived and started hanging out with her? Dude, I know her for a long time, so I have all the store regulars and even the guys on the back. And if you ask any of us, we will all tell you that the moment you arrived, something just changed with Hitomi. She was doing expressions I never seen before, talking in ways we never heard before, and just looking at you in the way she never looked at any one of us before, or ever before. Then you started helping her out with her project, and all those things became all more apparent, becoming all more frequent, and they became all the extreme. It didn't take us to roll at a nat 20 on intelligence to figure out that was happening, and how Hitomi was the one having a crush on someone rather than someone having a crush on her. You mean since the beginning Dude, you haven't known her for as long as we had, so it's not weird for you to miss those changes. But I did, and added to that, the fact that she constantly asks for your help and input on things, unlike when she is with us, who constantly ask her to help us, to help her out with, constantly ask her to help us, let us help her, okay, there you go, or offer to give her our input, even if she doesn't ask for it. Well, it's clear you reached further than any of us ever could with her. Further than I ever could with her. It was never competition, Jacob. I didn't really did anything special at first until I agreed the whole modeling thing. I know you didn't, dude, and that's what's the most frustrating thing of this whole mess to me. You didn't do anything special. You didn't bend over backward for her until she asked for your help. You didn't worship the ground she walked upon. You didn't even spend nearly as much time in the shop as the other guys, and I did. And you still managed to make her fall for you just like that. Just by being yourself and being the cool guy I'm proud to call my best friend. And that's what stung me the most of all. Jacob, I felt betrayed. I felt like a complete loser. I felt like I wasn't even worth considering for her, and all this feeling came back. Dude, I'm so sorry, man. I had no idea you were feeling this way. No, man, I'm the one who's sorry. I felt like justifying how I was feeling by convincing myself you were breaking the bro code or something. Especially the law of not stealing your bro's girl. But for the rule to even take effect, one has to first indicate to their bro that the girl was his in the first place. And even before that, said bro should be in a relationship with the said girl to begin with, or even still crushing a girl on her. I guess it all just went into my head when I saw how easy you made it look, you know? You know my dating game isn't the best after all, even with how much I try at the club. Hey, don't say that. You're an awesome dude and the best guy now. Any girl who gives you a shot would be an awesome time. You don't have to say such things to make me feel better, man. I'm not doing it for that. I'm saying it because it's true. You are great. You are funny. You are considerate. You just need a little extra push to help seal the deal. And I know you are more than capable of scoring the same night you try talking to some girl at the club. What kind of extra push? Your best friend backing you up, of course. You mean you'll be my wingman? Of course, man. You're my bro and I always have your back just like you always have mine. Being your wingman when you need it is one of my jobs as your best bro. You are really willing to forgive how much of an ass I've been lately and do something like that for me? Water under the bridge, dude. I have no hard feelings. I don't think anyone would, considering your reason for being angry in the first place. God, I feel dumber for getting mad at you in the first place when you are willing to go through this for me. Thanks, man. Just knowing you care is enough for me. Don't mention it, Jacob. So are we cool? Yeah, we are cool. Even better than ever, in fact. And don't worry about Hitomi anymore. I do happen to know what I could say to help her out here, so the next time I see her, I'll be sure to talk to her. Don't get salty about this anymore. Thanks, Jacob. Now, you better get ready, Now you better you better be ready because come this Friday night, we are here. We are showing the world what you can do. Man, that's kind of weird read. Alright. Hell yeah! Go get him, King! Ah! Jesus! Wait, you guys were here in the whole time? Well, yeah, this is a public restroom after all, man. Oh my god. Felt weird to say anything or come out while you two were having a moment. I guess that one's on me. Sorry, guys. Nah, don't mention it. Beast just browsing my phone while I'm here. But we are waiting for you, Jacob. Fuck yeah, you show those girls out there what's good, and I'll high five you afterwards. After I wash my hands, of course. Thanks, bros, but please don't say anything of what you heard me say. Code bro secret, dude. Don't worry. Go get your D wet for both of us. What the fuck? Wait, that sounded wrong. But you know what I meant. I will. Thanks, guys. Oh my goodness. So, guys, that was a really cool, touching moment with Jacob. Holy smokes. Even though we're in the pitch black darkness with just John and Jacob. So, I will be right back, guys. I'm going to just check if my recording is working fine. Alright, guys. I am back. So, my recording is working fine. Hell yeah. So anyways, guys, now we're outside of Effie's home, and the reason why is because for Jane's side story, we could check on Jane at Effie's house. So that's what we're gonna do. And maybe if we have time, we could probably do Director Lastly. Not in this episode, but probably some other episode. And hopefully we could make more progress so that we could also complete Mrs. Smith and Jane. So let's do Jane's side story right here, right now. So let's knock on her door. Oh, hey, John. Hey, Effie. How are you? I'm good, thanks for asking. But I'm sure you're not here for me. How is Jane? I'm not going to lie to you, man. She isn't doing well. She barely slept last night, not to mention she barely touched her food. She is taking this very hard. I don't think I've ever seen her like this. You think I could? No, she barely even talks to me without tearing up. I don't think she is ready to see any of you anytime soon. Hope you understand that. That family that broke her isn't one that she wants comforting her at the moment. It all happened so fast. So from what Jane managed to convey to me though, all the submarine and saliva bridges, he really just came out of nowhere and started breaking shit? From my perspective, that's what happened. I just heard screaming downstairs and there he was. That big freaking bad wolf coming to knock our house down like it was 2012 on the Mayan calendar. Man, he's making references of like the three little pigs and the Mayan calendar back in 2012 where the world's supposed to end or something like that. Damn. Fudge! What do you think made him snap like that? Who knows? Maybe something at work or just stress. Or that he's not even my real landlord, but a freaking imposter. Wait, what? I'm just kidding. Sorry. Tried to lighten the mood. Whatever the reason, we all unanimously agreed that he's a freaker and literally worse than Hitler. Let's focus on getting your rival back to normal so you guys can come up with some way to deal with us. Speaking of, your rival isn't doing good at all. In fact, I think she is getting worse the more she remembers what happened. What do you think we should do then? You have given her some time and space. I'm sure she vented enough to you. She vented, but I don't think all of it is out. I can tell that it's too painful for her to talk about. It's not just what happened to the box fort, but all the years prior. You should have heard her, John. She was trying so hard not to cry her eyes out, and every sob that managed to escape her lips made me feel even worse. I'm worried that she might... I'm worried what she might do if we allow her like this for too long. You're not actually suggesting that she'll... What? No! Oh, God. Good God, no. But she may decide she needs even a bigger distance from you guys and maybe run away for real. Depending on how bad she feels, if she decides that she might not even give me a warning, so we have to come up with something. I'm all ears. Actually, I was hoping you to have some ideas. Right? I could do that too. I'm more used to arguing with her over the dumbest of things than I am at making her feel better. Then again, at times I try to cheer her up and involve hugs and ice cream. Yeah, I don't think she needs any more hugs and ice cream than what she has available here. I gave her a nice full body massage the other day though. She seemed to like that. Something sensual? Something to ease her mind and body. Excuse you, pervert. But yes, man, I can tell if I'm aroused or jealous, and if I was jealous of who and well, who knows what way. You're not suggesting you have a thing with Jane, right? Come on, fucking Kiseki, why? I'm sorry, guys. I kind of screamed. I'm not sure it was that loud, but what the fudge, Giseki? That's fucked. Okay, guys, I'm gonna click the middle one because the first one is just like obvious, and this also is obvious as well. But this is like the odd one out. Not to make a reference to that guy, but yeah. So I'm gonna click on this option. So let's see. I mean, I love her, like a rival, that is. Not like in the wrong way. Fucking silly you. It's just that you two are really close. Not saying that that's wrong at all, sorry. Just closer than normal. Besides, Jane did something titillating thing about you. Did she? Now, don't worry, John. It's between me and her. Wink. Did you just say wink? Wanna fight? No thanks. How about a chick flick marathon? Girls do that when they are sad, right? That's for breakups, and it's mostly to make fun of them. That and determine how much we would be willing to give it to the male lead. Really? Yeah. Why do you think we watched them in the first place? I can tell you, not the plot most of the time, especially when guys is taking his shirt off. Conversation for a different time that I'm not sure I want to hear in the first place. Can we focus back on my Bible, please? Right. Sorry. I mean, do you have any more ideas? What do you usually do when you want to cheer up a girl? Will you be surprised I told you that getting food and oversized gift are the two main things men think to fix an issue with a woman? In all honesty, no. Would explain a lot. Hey, by the end of it, we are supporting the giant gifts economy, so that's making someone happy. Stop joking about capitalism and focus. We already know more ice cream isn't going to work, and I really doubt getting her a giant teddy bear would stop her from being pissed at your landlord. What else you got? Chris Hemingworth? A bouncing castle clown? These all sound dumb, to be honest. Let's go with the bouncy castle. A bouncy castle? So she can jump out of the hole of despair? Dude, take this seriously. I am! We used to love them when we were kids. I heard my ankle jumping from the top of the treehouse into one, and she wouldn't stop laughing for days. Mrs. Smith grounded me for the entire time I had a cast on the leg. Joke's on her. It's not like I could go out anywhere anyway. We are not throwing her a birthday party. What else you got? A clown to turn her frown. Don't you dare say upside down. As long as I live and breathe, you are not bringing one of those things into my house. We're trying to help her, not scare her to death. Assuming this is a topic with a backstory you are not open to talk about. As it's a long story, but main point is that they freaked me the freak out. Anything else? How about Chris Hemingworth? If you were capable to bring him or Chris Evans to my doorstep, I will suck you off so hard your balls will go back into your body as raisins. Jesus, Effie, like, in front of them? After them, you beautiful silly cock. You know what? I totally understand where you're coming from. As if you wouldn't eat me out like an absolute savage if I got you a date with Scarlett Johansson or Nicki Mirage. Nicki Mirage? You have the God of Thunder, the Winter Soldier, the sexy ass Russian spy, and Nicki. Pretty sure she was a black cougar. Pretty sure that's not the right film. But since I highly doubt of your ability of bringing either Chris to me, I'm going to ask that you think of something else. I got nothing, sorry. Well, this whole deal started with the fort being destroyed. Why don't you just build one back up? Doubt that's going to flow well with your D-head of the landlord though. I wouldn't worry too much about him. My landlord pretty much kicked him out after that whole business. He's been behaving like a real jerk, and my landlady is getting tired of this shit. I doubt she is going to stand him too much if he keeps like this. That and some other stuff in her life has her re-evaluating her relationship lately. Stuff like, what? Is she seeing someone else? It's a private matter. I really don't think I should start talking about my landlady's private life behind her back. I totally get you. Still, that's harsh, dude. I'm sorry you guys are going through such a shitty run lately. It's alright, really. We have each other's backs, so there's nothing to worry about. Not to mention we also have you. You've been so good to Jane. Hell yeah, you do. Still, I'm surprised you're taking it so well. Most people wouldn't be happy to know their landlady is cheating on their dad behind their backs. Well, I'm definitely not like most people. And I really think this other guy is making her happy, so that's what matters. You must be really close with your landlady to not let this bother you. You have no idea. Ominous, but adorable nonetheless. Maybe talk to her? Wasn't there something about a mama bear always protecting her cubs? If she knew she might not see Jane again, I'm sure she will do whatever to keep your landlord at bay. Worth a shot. If I'm going to rebuild the fort, then I'm going to need a ton of boxes. Any idea where I can find some? I don't know, dude. I'm sure she got some of the stores around. They always have products coming in. Guess I'll ask around town. Keep me updated on the condition, okay? You got it, dude. Oh, and John, for the record, you're an awesome driver for caring this much about her. I'm sure she thinks so as well. Thanks, Effie. I won't let her down. And now we have to find some boxes. But that also concludes the ending of this episode as well. This is a good stopping point. So, pedestrians from all over the world, this will be the end of part 79. If you want to see more of a town uncovered, hit the notification bell to keep you updated. Don't forget to like and subscribe so help me make more content of this game and maybe other games in the future as well. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a lovely and special day. And I hope I see you all in the next part. Later, everyone.